That's the start. They're not taking any chance. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Does a good job of pushing back. Taking stock. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Can't tech the throw. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Throws it. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Grabs him. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Knockdown. The throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws them to negate the block. Parries to cancel the fireball. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Genius read! The jump-in is denied. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Neither fighter can rely on their drive anymore. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Medium kick hits. Checks him with a projectile. Oh, burnout triggered! A quick breather. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Breaks the block with a throw. Super arts on deck for both. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 super art? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Ooh, what a smart throw! This is the time to use fireball. Drops him hard. Sets up with the jump-in. Player 2 is in a pretty good, solid anti-air. The jump-in is denied. All in with a rush. Player 2 is blitzing. Gives the ring table. Yo, rock super here. Player closes it out.
Farofa.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who's going to steal this win? Jumps in. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Still plenty of time left. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They are absolutely knocked them out of the air. All in with a rush. A quick breather. Throws him. What's next? Rushes in. Ooh, what a smart throw. Chucks the fireball to continue the blitzing. Just frame knuckle. These guys are not giving each other. There's the burnout. Player 2 super art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Player 2 tries to act quickly with the attack. That combo finishes it. Player 2.
Chegou a sua vez na fila. Chegou a sua vez de apanhar.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match going to shake out? It's going to be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with a projectile. The combo's there. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective gameplay. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Absorbed down to the wire. No more drive gauge. What a finish. Great meat in the life gauge there.
Too good.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Player 2 has a slight life lead. Flash knuckle. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will need to play it conservative until it hits them with a stop and
Que
pop.
velho, meu Deus do céu.
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Their spacing is so clutch anti-air. What'll happen? Sees the overhead coming. Blocks the drive reversal. Dashes forward. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you.
O cara
This is gonna kill.
uma porqueira da rasteirinha fraca e tá
Not
isso.
miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Gets the jump in. The jump in is denied. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. A little too greedy there. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Jumps in. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shows a medium kick. Reacts to the throw.
Olá. Ah, pelo amor de
Good
Deus,
heads-up
velho.
decision opting for the
Olha a
dragon.
reação desgramada dele.
Flashes the sleeper. This could either seal the deal or it could... Oh, burnout triggered! Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Gets them with the anti-air. There's a change of sides. Jump.
Oh, meu pai eterno.
Dashes forward. What'll happen here? A super art? Opts for the strike ender for the damage. Looking for something after? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Both sides. How did they anticipate that jump in?
É mesmo, velho, no
the
canto
final
da
round.
tela,
The real
velho.
fight starts now. Final round. Hits them with a stop and lock. Checks with a medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Links it. Looking for a chance. So, what's next? All in with a rush. Player 2 with a lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Things are very tense as this exchange continues. Low, heavy, but no go. Jump drops him hard. What are they gonna do? Nothing stops this train.
Sabe
Perfect.
reagir esse negócio.
More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Good.
Player 2 can't let them go. Critical art now. Put the fear
É
of God.
brincadeira isso, velho.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Na boa. Se eu saio o outro também não ia pegar não. O CA2. Representa aí, véizinho. Quarto. O Zangief tá osso, não. Só que eu não sei jogar com outro boneco. Eu tenho que aprender a jogar com o Zangief.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round 2. Fight.
Back down to start. They're not being all in with a rush. Looking for a chance. Both Psycho cannons activated. Let's see what they do now. Breaks it. Burn out, but they may have. That's how you close it out. What a beast. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Anti-air in the clutch. Anticipated that throw. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Player 2 needs throw is denied. What a read! Barely blocks the jump in. Leading all in with the rush. Put more fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Gets it all on the floor. Not one bit about it. Player 2 is in a very good. There's a burnout. Throws them.
Soco médio roubado, chute médio roubado.
Looking for a hole. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 can't use any drive move. Closes in. Player grabs them. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the.
Tá,
Oh!
para o
Immaculate counter. Player 1 clinches the
Para o
win.
cu tomou. Salve galera, bom dia.
Fires a blast. All the throw connects. Let's see how
Live
this
no
cross-up
YouTube,
attack.
na Twitch, no Instagram.
Perfect input. Not letting up. Well-timed
Transmissão
corner.
cai toda hora.
The quarter makes it
que
hard
tá
to escape.
acontecendo?
What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other? Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive game, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Jumps in. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. What in there? Player 2 tips up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Throws them to negate the block. Had the radar up and running. Still very early in the round. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize springs forward with the drive rush? Quick breather. Player 2 creates a good corner drive rush to keep it going. What's the next move? Barely blocks the jump, experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Time to reassess the situation? Blossom! Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Sandblast! The light remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Pokes with a medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. The forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. Both absolutely refusing to give off for the critical art. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Okay, keep solid anti-air. They gotta dig down deep here. The pressure's building now that Psycho Cannon is out. Harry connects. Any throw with the drive impact doesn't work. Breaks it. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Player 2 chases them down. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 is going to have a hard time. Big trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. All right, what's coming up next? This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 in trouble. They're going for the super art. This is a critical point. Burnout activates. Even with both fighters in burnout, this may be the time to strike and take the round.
Felipe, você pode pular pra cima, ele não tem shot não.
Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Player 2 needs to use their stun. All in KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Awesome! Player 2 did a great job of beating their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? What's the next move? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. What'll happen here? Oh, burnout triggered. They get the stun. This is a huge opportunity to end the round quickly.
Tá apertando o botão, hein?
No question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is. They knew it'd be enough.
O jogo de look neutraliza Ed, hein, velho? Cara da magia, hein? Rapaz. Good game, good game.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Bora perder pra esse pato.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Grabs a solid advantage after that big combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Not shy with the grab. At this range, many attacks can connect.
Velho, meu Deus do céu, velho. Eu não consigo reagir a essa porcaria de dar no empate, velho.
Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. In a dire burnout with KO.
A cagada que eu fiz ali
Player
também.
2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Somehow pushes back all the drive rush to keep it going. Uses the gauge for a super art. It's time to go in. The Pale Rider snatches them. They're looking to end things right here. Player 1 brushes that off and keeps going.
Mano, pelo amor de Deus, velho. O cara já fica apertando o botão, mano.
Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. A quick breather. Oh, burnout triggered. KO. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sticks the combo. They were ready for the air attack. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Gets the jump in. Well timed corner switch. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. The super. Oh! Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Player 2, nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's
Deus que me
happened up
der.
until now?
Parece que eu tô jogando no computador, velho. Qualquer botão que aperta. Olha lá. Ah!
Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive recovers. What'll happen here? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon.
Ah, pelo amor de Deus, velho. Não tem um botão não, moço, pro cara não, velho. Oxi. Eu aperto os botões, parece que não sai, pô.
What? Are they actually dead? Both fighters gotta roll up those sleeves and think of something. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Baits out the low kick. Are we withdrawn critical? What's gonna happen? KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
O Zhang é sem condição. Também, velho. Tem que usar mais os recursos, velho. Tô usando soco, chute forte demais abaixado. Muita rasteira forte.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? What are they thinking here? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Throws them to negate the block. Gets the jump in. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. It ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start this off? Took him to the corner and a flash. Stealing a nice chunk of damage. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting him into that? Perfect input. Not letting up. It's a good spot to use the super. Dashes up. There's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. Life lead is there. Throws them. What'll happen here? Checks with a stick. Lukaku is building now that Psycho Cannon is out. Knocked him out of the air. Player 1, that was the highest I've ever seen.
Tá ganhando homem na
Player
farol.
1 was an absolute beast in that match.
É isso aí.
Round 1. Fight.
We are here in the first round with experiencing burnout. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Does a good job of pushing back. Takes a trip. Definitely answers the air. Goes for the super art. All right, what's coming up next? We are near the end of the round. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 takes up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 chases them down. Kill rush. Misses the grab. Uses the gauge for a super art. Cycle Storm bringing a
Almirante, acho que dá pra você entrar, velho. É só colocar a minha conta como principal aí no seu videogame. Beleza? Tenta aí pra ver. Acho que vai. Agora você não entra na minha conta não, você entra na sua. Porque na minha eu tô jogando, entendeu? E bota a minha como principal aí no seu game. E entra na sua conta.
Knocked him out of the air. Clutch anti-air. Oh, kisses the fireball. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? They decide to take a breather to regroup. Blossom goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Grabs and throws him away.
Ah, botei
Connects with medium kick.
Pode pra narrar o jogo aí, porque eu na narração eu tô devagar demais, tá doido? Eu tenho que treinar muito. Logo o péssimo pra narrar. Passa a live, aí o bot aí narra por mim.
Throw is denied. What a read! Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Nice fireball.
Caraca, mano, olha os botões de edge, velho. A distância que tá pegando isso, velho. Positivo, viu? E aí, já era. Ô, entregou a paçoca, hein? Entregou a paçoca.
A new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a good beat on their opponent. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Reads them. All right, what's coming up next? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Life lead opens up. One chance here may end this match. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. In there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Headbutt! How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Showing some real tenacity. Double lariat, and now answered with a psycho uppercut. Still scrapping for control of this space, experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive. Oh, burnout triggered. Can they keep on him? They're both driveless. This is gonna get all the throw connects. With breather, risky up close scrap still going. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Anti-air in the front.
Ah, mano, olha o que o cara fez, véi.
Finishes it. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Holds up, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Starts off zoning with fireball. They trade hits, and now trips him up. Player 1 what's their game plan here at this critical stage? No more drive gauge. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Whiffs the throw.
Oh, tá apertando pra sair dessa porqueira.
How will they hit it?
Ah.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Just out of range for that throw. counters him with a psycho blitz. This is the perfect range to reach
Ah,
out
pelo
and
amor de
attack.
Deus, velho.
Knockdown and big blow. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. The throw is tech. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Just goes for it at this range. Goes for the jackhammer off the cyclone lariat. Prioritizing the side switch over damage. A real test of nerves here. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Salve, Kainan. Beleza, mano. Já sarou, mano. Já sarou do piriri. Você tava num piriri brabo aí. Olha atestado do trampo. Ih, rapaz. Melhoras aí, meu brother. O tal dessa dengue não tá perdoando ninguém não, viu? Deixa eu ver aqui. Deixa eu jogar uma com o Ryu pra ver se eu melhoro alguma coisa, né? Ou não. Pra assistir a luta dos manos aqui, brother. Pô, velho, dá pra transmitir pelo YouTube melhor do que pela Twitch, velho. Não trava. A Twitch fica caindo toda hora.
Side quest done and the skill tree is fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Let's go. Ring the bell.
Difícil,
Let me have some
pela
fun.
Twitch tá difícil.
All right,
Tudo
first
via
round.
cabo, viu?
What's going to happen?
Jogo, nem faço
Player
transmissão,
2 in that dangerous burnout state. What did they think?
via cabo, nada igualzinho.
And that's a KO. Time that perfect.
Eu acho que aqui em casa porque tem muita
Player 1
parede.
on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. No, oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 needs to use the gauge for super art. Oh boy. Level 2 super. Blocks it. Stand blast. Time to reassess to add a bit of OG spice. Fires a blast. Burns out. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build.
A narração do jogo eu vou tentar mudar aqui nas configurações.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's a burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state.
É, só depois que eu sair da parte.
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Throws them. What's next? Taking stock. Slips the grab. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Uh-oh! Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without uses the gauge first. Good heads up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Solid throw tech. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters planning something? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps in. Rising uppercut. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Sandblast. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Looking for a chance. Plus anti-air. Jumps. Breaks it. Putting the cherry on top. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that
Trava o jogo de Ed.
Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player two brings it home. Let's see if
Luke literalmente trava o jogo de Ed.
we are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fist do the talking? Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Next up, player two with the life lead. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Both players with no drive in the tank. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even height. Recovers from burnout. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Can't take the throw. Taking stock. The jump in is denied. Big counter. Oh, easy tech. Player two will have to fight back here without any drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit. Oh, burnout triggered. Player two opts for the cycle cannon. Time to start cooking. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player one with a good start to the fight. But can they keep it up? Jumps up. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Was looking for that jump attack. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player two has the meter lead. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Checks him with the projectile.
Vai ter que aprender a reagir se dá impacto. Os caras fazem reação.
Drive attack isn't going to work. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How's he gonna get out? Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Brushes that off and keeps going. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. All the throws connects. Holds it in the corner. Player reversal. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Please, rising uppercut. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Close range projectile. Dangerous range here. Doing some quick planning. Keeps him out. Wraps it up with a throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Where you go? Blossom. Final round.
Parou, tomou. Ah, porque será mais light. Eu ia gastar mais barra.
Player two will have how do they read that throw? Player two throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue?
Consegue botar pressão.
Oh man, oh my, the throw tech. Gets the counter hit.
Tomou, hein?
Oh, putting the cherry on top. Rearranging the internal organs with Psycho Sword. There's a
Eita, nós.
Player one is in a very good spot.
Faz estrago, velho.
Oh, drive rush. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Keeps them out. They think this time to bust this out. Immaculate counter.
Parou, tomou.
A new challenger.
Não deu pra Felipe hoje não, hein?
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Tries to bait him with the projectile. No good up high. What's the play here? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Big counter. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Got their eye on the air. Spends the gauge on the drive rush.
I never missed.
Sticks the combo. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks them with the projectile. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Still very early in the round. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Throws them to negate the block. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 can't use it. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Not much life difference. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be anticipated. That throw. Barely. How did they read that throw? Hammers them with a psycho blitz. Chips them for the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Decides not to rush in. Knocks them out of the air. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Player 1 is what drops them from the air. This would lead to some big damage. Taking chunks out of each other here. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Anticipated that throw. Jump. Solid anti-air. Oh my, the throw tech. Links it. Noticeable life lead. They were sitting on their feet with this super arm. Player 2 can't put this shit to huddle, but it is over.
É isso. Pelo menos uma.
Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Chucks the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Shows a medium kick. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun there reads their mind and techs the throw. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves that gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Answers with a psycho uppercut. Sticks the jump in. Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps in. Both fighters planning something. Player 2 can't use it. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Quick breather, breaks the block with a throw. Fires off the Shiku Hadouken. Knockdown, and player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Takes it all in with a rush. Shiku Hadouken. Player 1, ooh, the drive impact hit for a punish. Noticeable life lead. Flatline.
Apertei o botão, saiu aquele chute, velho.
Brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Anti-air drops. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Neither
Oh, tá apertando! Não sai, que lixo!
Has used up all of their drive gauge. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 1 chases them down. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. It's not over. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Spends the gauge on the drive
isso, o cara fica apertando o botão, velho.
Gets the jump in. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until they were right to be on guard there? Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Opa, isso, velho. O cara.
What'll happen here? Gets them with the anti-air. Scrapping it out, a super art? That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. This can lead to some big damage. The drive impact doesn't work. Drive usage is back on the table. Links in. Gets them with a Euro step. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. All in with a rock. Player 2, the punish counter gets a great opening here to big him. Psycho Blitz. No, critical art.
Agora a hora que sai. Deus é mais, o cara embornou, acho que não sai nada, velho.
Gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
É, galera, eu tenho que aprender muito, viu?
Let's go. Bring the
Boa.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Opts for the throw. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for... Oh! And this is gonna be bad news. All right, what's coming up next? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge. Opt for the cycle cannon. Time to start putting in there. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Peppers them with a Psycho Blitz. Scrapping it out up close. Lets off the projectile to waste time. Player 2 has the meter lead. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Hit them with a 1-2-3. That's the counter. Uses the gauge for a super art. Psycho Storm bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. Their will to win is really being tested here. Knockdown and... This is the low. Can they create an all-in with a rock? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Jumps. One step ahead of that. Manages to block the jump in attack. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Nice anti-air in the clutch. Blocks it. Here comes the corner pressure. KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Both of them were ready for a throw. Grabs and throws them away. Jumps up. Peppers them with a Psycho Blitz. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 1 can't let this shit. Nothing stops this train. Solar plexus straight. Side switch. Oh, they switch sides. All in with a rush. Both reads the jump in perfectly. This is gonna hurt. Player one is in a very good spot now. A real
Sai não,
test of
véi.
nerves here.
Ah!
Breaks through with the throw. Player one
Mano, que
with an
lentidão é
absolute
essa,
beast.
doido?
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Nothing stops this train. Roughing up the body. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player two has the life advantage. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Knockdown. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes the trip. The super armor does its job.
Oxi!
Player one
Cara, na
picks up the
moral,
first round.
velho.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hits the jump in. Can't tech the throw.
Ah, sua caralho.
Nails the anti-air. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Missed. Dashes. Jumps. Super art on deck experience.
Meu Deus do céu, velho.
What happened here? Not much life
Ah!
left.
Sai o Shoryuken, mano.
Cook them up. Lynching. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Both job critical. What's gonna happen? This is gonna
Nossa.
kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out.
Sai nada, velho. Tem que ficar farofando.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Shakes things up with a drops them. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Combo all in with a rush. Psycho Blitz wakes them up. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Drops that off. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Gives the ribcage from TLC. Notice the closes it out.
Vem Deus, pai, você tá maluco, velho? Eu fico parado parecendo um trouxa. Eu, hein? Valeu, galera. Terminando aqui a transmissão. Os caras joga, vê que não tem graça, cai fora. Es la vida. Mano, você tá maluco, velho. Deixa eu dar uma ranqueada aqui. Caraca, mano. É igual na Street 5, os caras ficam na apertação de botão, velho. Você não pode fazer nada, não tem reação. Alô? É mais velho. Edmilson. Você tá maluco, mano. Ainda falta entender a mecânica do jogo, tá ligado?
They're all fired up. We're almost underway. Let's go! Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with a projectile. Throws him
Opa,
down. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses the parry. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes a trip. Holds out with the block. Very solid corner switch. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Was looking for that jump attack. Taking stock. One combo can end this round right now. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Experience, a gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jump? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Shows a medium kick.
Vai, pula.
Player 2 has a slight light. Hits them with a 1-2-3. A parry? Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout triggered. Play pumps the brakes on the impact. Reversal. Jump, anti-air in the clutch. Throws him. Knockdown and... Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. So little life left. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Shoots off a fireball up close. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Denies the attack and... on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good parry there, and... both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super arcade. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. With this super arc connect, knockdown, intercept, slick anti-air finish. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Absorbs the advantage of punch counter for the first hit. Doesn't miss a beat. Avoids getting stuck in the corner. Manages to block the jump in attack. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps. Throws them. What's next? OD cycle uppercut puts them on the ropes. Toggles in. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something. Jumps in. Meets them air to air. Here comes the corner pressure. A jump. Throws them. Going in. Looking for a chance. Jump! Breaks it! What now? Flatlines him. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Zones with the fireball. Which fighter will control the pace of the match? This unleashes some big damage. With super arts into play, it's really anything Jump gets them with a Euro step. You know they were waiting for that. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 is barely hanging on. There's a burnout. Gotta do better than that. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Reversal. Drive rush. Player blows him. What now? Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Shakes things up with a fireball. Tons crowns them from above. A wheel and whiffs. They're wide open. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start. Are you kidding me?
Ai, poderzinho nojento.
Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Enfim, ganhei de um Ed fraco. Vou jogar de zanga, mano. quero nem saber, perdendo ou ganhando. O negócio tem que ser bom, eu tenho que aprender a jogar com esse boneco. Mudar a cor da roupa.
A new challenger.
We're in for something special right here,
Perdi
right
meus
now.
Show me everything. Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What's the play here? Denies the attack and lays on the pressure with the projectile. Ooh, what's this? Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning they're tagging on a super arc here to turn up the heat. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Will this super arc connect? Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Player two in trouble with no drive. A quick breather. A thunderous drive.
Ei, do Dalcinho round, rapaz. Olha que coisa
with a
boa.
big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Yoga hits him with a stop and pop. Headbutt. Looking to plant him with a pile drive. Pokes with a medium kick. Burnout activates. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Target locked and
Vem de novo. Ah, Dalcinho.
that was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Was looking for that jump. Hold your breath. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Parries the attack and goes for the fireball. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws him down. Takes a trip. The jump in is denied. Down to the wire.
Cara, velho, fica
Punishes
futucando e
that
fazendo
real-time
essa
attack
porcaria
with
desse
a drive
negócio.
attack. Very bad choice there. Back throw for the side switch. Gets him.
Só
Player
esperar, né,
two
velho?
sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Close them. What's next? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Rugi hits them with a stop and pop. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Going in on super art. Player, the super doesn't hit. Grabs and throws them away. Genius read. Oh, what's this?
O cara tá esperando fazer o
Opting for
golpe.
the drive impact. The path to a win looks very tough here, and I don't know if they can hold out. Blocks it. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Yoga fire. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into make impact. Squat. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. No! This will break. No escaping that. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. A trade, but still works out. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player one with a slight lead. That's gonna leave him rattled. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that?
Bate a mãozona. Aê, garoto. É isso. Boa. Agora subir devagarzinho, hein? Aê, de um dalcinho, rapaz. Quem diria? Valeu. Deixa eu dar um joinha pro cara aqui, que a partida foi boa. Valeu, cambada. Vou almoçar pra levar o guri na escola. Depois do almoço eu volto, hein? Valeu, tamo junto, é nóis. Fui.